Tonight on CTV News, hear about how students living on campus in the time of COVID and how they are adjusting.
And then stick around because we have updates on the student election through ASCSU and learn about who's asking for your vote. All that and more at CTV News starting now.
Good evening, Rams. I'm Kenneth Fredrick.
And I'm Sophia Ridley. Welcome to the first Thursday night news show. We have a lot to cover tonight, so let's get right into it.
El Centro, CSU's Latinx Support Center, has a new director. Dora Frias has been the director of the Pride Resource Center for the last 2 years and has become the director of El Centro. Frias said in a letter posted on El Centro's website that she's ready to stand with students in these difficult times. Student staff members are excited about their new director and being able to help others in the upcoming year. Students in the Latinx community are able to get help on El Centro's website at elcentro.colostate.edu.
With election season finally here, candidates are out and about talking with students about what they hope to accomplish within their campaign process.
ASCSU members took to the plaza today, setting up tables and talking to all students who would listen about their campaigns. CTV had the opportunity to talk to the members about their campaigns.
My name is Jasper Schloss. I'm running for president of ASCSU, the student government here at CSU. And most of all, we want to be a voice for students. Student leadership should be the representative for students through to administration, on the student fee review board, and across campus. And we feel that it's time that your student leadership is directly accessible to you.
Hi, my name is Hannah Taylor. I'm running for student body president with Noah Schindler. We're running on 3 platforms. The first one is COVID relief. We want to respond to the circumstances that have come up because of COVID. We want to expand transportation through innovative ways. We want to make housing in Fort Collins affordable and accountable.
So my name is Tristan. I use he, him, his pronouns. I'm running for Speaker of the Senate. I want to help develop quick kits, which other universities have already implemented, increase food access and decrease food insecurity on our campus. I'm also hoping to extend a laptop rental program, which is longer than the week or 2 weeks that we have on campus currently, as well as open educational resources.
And my name is Christian Dykson, and I am running for Speaker of the ASCSU Senate, Student Government. Our transparent message is we want to support you. And we want to hear your story. And there are a couple ways that we've drawn that out. This idea of micro-legislation is something we've been talking about. And that's our core message, is we want to know if you feel heard. Listening is a choice. Let Christian uphold your voice. That's our slogan because we know that listening is a choice. And we know that it can create change when we do that.
With the ASCSU campaigning this season in full swing, this is the time where we'll really start to see these students start to shine and push what they believe is best for the student body.
Make sure to stay tuned into CTV as we will be continuing to get election coverage in the following weeks.
According to CSU's COVID recovery website, there have been up to 105 cases since September 2nd, making a little over 5% of the county's cases. CSU's website states that one of the best ways to keep our community healthy is to identify the people who have COVID-19 and to help them take action to prevent from further spreading. Testing locations can be found at the CSU Health Network or various places around Larimer County. Testing at the Health Network is done at the direction of the Pandemic Preparedness Team and is free to students. Free testing for those who may be at risk brings slight relief to students on campus.
Especially working here and knowing that, but if testing increases and you see the numbers increase, it'll definitely be worrisome, especially if everything shuts down again. But as of right now, it's taking you.
As if life hasn't been strange enough, students in the dorms are undergoing an unconventional first year on campus. We were able to sit and listen to the reality of their new world. Freshmen at CSU are experiencing a first year like no other. From eating at the dining halls to making friends, everything is simply bizarre. According to freshman students Tyler Falkenberg and Tyler Wolf, meeting new people has been challenging. With most of their classes being online, their friends are primarily the people that live next door.
On my floor, I've met a lot of really cool people because we just went and knocked on everybody's doors to get to know them. So that's been fine. But besides that, yeah, it's kind of tough.
One of the major changes freshmen are facing this year is their access to the dining halls. Second servings are a thing of the past, and you no longer have the advantage of creating your own meals. You can either go directly to myramcard.colostate.edu or use your phone to scan a QR code to go to the website. After you access the website, you look at the online menu and select from predetermined options to decide what you want to eat. Select one of 4 dining halls and reserve a pickup time to place your order. Arrive at your specific reservation time, swipe your CSU ID, and then pick up your food in an individual paper bag. With no longer being able to dine in, students are choosing to eat outside while the nice weather is still around. There are signs placed both in and outside of the dining hall reminding students to remain 6 feet apart at all times and to, of course, wear a mask. Although there have been many changes this year, freshman equine sciences student Lexi Runnels from Illinois says that they have been updated and informed consistently from the very beginning.
I think CSU has done a fantastic job. They've kept us in the loop about everything. So since day one of registering with CSU, I've gotten emails like updating about what's happening, especially like through the football team as well when all of that came out. I think President McConnell does a wonderful job of keeping everyone up to date with what's happening and reminding people who have been lacking on getting tested to get tested.
Even though the future of in-person classes is uncertain, many freshmen want to stay on campus if the school decides to go completely online. We can only hope that with the efforts that CSU has been making, all students can remain on campus for the entirety of the school year.
Fort Collins City Council has passed several campaign finance reforms in time for the upcoming election in April of 2021. These changes come as nonpartisan groups push for less loopholes in campaign financing. Previously, campaign donators were able to bypass donation caps by giving money through several LLCs. The new law will place a $100 donator limit on political committees. This measure has been taken to get money out of politics, says Tristan Stevens, the mayor pro tem, in an interview with the Coloradoan.
The Poudre School District has been doing its part to combat food insecurity in the northern Colorado. According to Craig Schneider, the director of child nutrition, the school district hands out about 2,200 meals a day. Meals are free for anyone under the age of 18 thanks to a USDA program. To find local meal distribution, go to psdschools.org.
As of Tuesday, Stage 2 fire restrictions have been put into place by Fort Collins City officials. After taking into account conditions such as air quality, precipitation, and other regulations, the city manager and the Poudre fire chief decided to implement additional restrictions to outdoor fire pits and grills. This is due to the intensity of the Cameron Peak fire, which has burned tens of thousands of acres and is only 5% contained. Noticeably poor air quality in the last few weeks continues to worry citizens of northern Colorado due to the impact the smoke could have on worsening COVID symptoms.
A question many on campus seem to have is where their student fees are directed towards. Luckily, more recently, a student fee review board has been created, allowing those attending the college to have a direct say in what money goes where. Student fees are given to almost 24 different areas and make up more than $16 million. These areas include places such as the rec center, student events, and other campus-related activities. Different areas require different needs, some being in constant demand for more funding, whereas others are regularly supported. Members of the SFRB say it is a great way to get involved and keep spending in the students' best interest.
Recently, in both Colorado and Wyoming, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement arrested 63 illegal immigrants. Although it is not specified how long the operation took place, ICE says that it is targeted individuals with previous criminal histories. According to ICE's Denver Field Office Director, John Fabricatore, each person arrested had a history of endangering people, including the abuse of children or a spouse. He says these arrests helped remove the perpetrators of abuse from the lives of their victims.
Fort Collins residents could soon have a new way to get around Colorado. A potential passenger rail line, which would be stationed in town, could accommodate nearly 9,000 people every weekday and roughly 3 million travelers per year. The rail line, which has yet to be finalized, is predicted to reduce vehicle travel by over 1 million miles per week. The line would commute from Fort Collins to southern Colorado, reaching as far as the city of Pueblo, cutting directly through Denver. Officials claim the project, once completed, could save the state upwards of 94 tons of greenhouse gas emissions daily.
The rescue mission in Fort Collins will temporarily be moving its overnight shelter services to a larger warehouse to accommodate people in accordance with social distancing. City Council approved the emergency ordinance Tuesday, September 1st, to avoid a longer review process. The new shelter will be set up at 1301 Blue Spruce Drive, which is a building owned by Larimer County Food Bank. The property will be leased by the city from September through April 2021.
Thanks to a large donation by CSU alumni Donna Hildenbrand, there will soon be the Donald and Esther Harbison Experiential Learning Center at the Colorado State University Mountain Campus. For the first time in over 50 years, a new academic building will be added, transforming the campus and allowing students to learn innovative teaching techniques in a modern setting, while still enjoying the remote nature setting. John Hayes, Dean of the Warner College of Natural Resources, hopes that Hildenbrand's gift will inspire others to donate and support the mountain campus in the near future.
For those of you driving around Fort Collins, keep an eye out this next week as several different construction projects are going on in town. Prospect Road between Remington and Stover Streets will be closed between September 8th and 16th. These projects will include traffic signals resetting, relocating various utilities, median artwork repair, and fencing. This is all being done in part to prepare for sidewalk widening in the near future. Ultimately, by shutting down Prospect Road to complete these projects, it will reduce future disruptions and save time.
That's all for the news. Stick around to see what's next in entertainment with Angel Cooper up next.